Hello, and welcome to the Greene County Virtual Academy Back to School Orientation. We're excited to officially welcome our students and families to GCVA and to get the school year underway. I'm Brett Abbotts with Greene County Schools. Joining me with Greene County is Emily Gannon, who will serve as a student advocate and a primary point of contact for our virtual students and families. We're also joined by Corey Rath from Edmentum. Edmentum is our educational partner and provides the online learning platform and instructional support that our students will use throughout the year. Today, we wanted to give you a quick overview of how GCVA works, what you can expect as a student or parent, and where to go when you need help. So Corey, I will turn it over to you.
Thanks, Brett. One of the most important things to understand is that Greene County Virtual Academy is your school. Ed Options Academy through Edmentum is Greene County's educational partner. We provide the online curriculum, platform, teachers, and resources that help make virtual learning possible. However, Greene County Schools remains the lead. Students are Greene County students and will follow the expectations, policies, attendance requirements, and procedures established by GCVA. Throughout the year, you'll hear from both Greene County staff and Edmentum staff. We work together to support students, but depending on your question, one of us may be a better point of contact than the other. Emily is going to talk a little more about what that looks like for students.
Thanks, Corey. While virtual school gives students flexibility where and how they're going to complete their learning, it is still school, and students are expected to participate consistently. That means staying on pace for your courses, meeting attendance requirements, completing assignments, and communicating when you need help. One of the biggest things we want students to know is that communication is extremely important in this virtual learning environment. If you're struggling with course material or have a question about an assignment, you'll reach out to your Edmentum teacher first. Students should also take advantage of live help and teacher office hours. You do not have to sit at home and try to figure out everything on your own. If you have a technical problem with the Edmentum platform, Edmentum support is a great place to start. If you have questions about attendance, schedules, your overall progress, graduation requirements, or something happening outside of an individual course, reach out to any one of us. If you aren't sure who to contact, start with one of us and we'll make sure you get to the right person. We also want to go over what you should expect as we get started. By now, each of our families should have received a welcome email with a lot of information about this school year. It should also have included students' credentials for logging into their school Google email account. We have recognized that a lot of our emails have been going to spam, so we ask that you check spam or junk folders if you've been missing those emails, and also mark gcva@greenecountycsd.net as safe so those important communication pieces don't get missed. After that welcome email, parents and students will receive communication directly from Edmentum on information accessing Student Genius accounts. For our K-8 students, we are assigning the assigned required core courses. Students in grade 9 through 12, we are currently reviewing transcripts with graduation requirements and assigning those core courses. We will be in communication or have been in communication about choosing the remaining elective courses that students will need to meet graduation requirements. We are still waiting on a few transcripts, so if you haven't received some of that information yet, please know that we are working on it. Now Corey is going to show you what Genius looks like and where you'll find the information you need once you're logged in.
Thanks, Emily. Once students receive their login information, Genius will be the main hub for their virtual school experience. When you first log in, you'll see the student's dashboard. This is where students can access their courses and important information related to their enrollment. Parents will have their own Genius access as well, which gives you a way to monitor your students' progress. Let's take a quick look at where some of the most important pieces are located. On the Students Genius page, you'll find student resources as well as the course info and launch menu. This is where students can access the tools and information they'll use regularly. I encourage students and parents to spend a little time exploring Genius when you first receive access. Getting comfortable with where things are located now will make the first few weeks much easier. As you're looking through the dashboard, pay attention to the information available for each course. Students should get into the habit of logging in regularly and using the dashboard to see what needs to be completed rather than waiting for someone to remind them about individual assignments. The platform is designed to help students keep track of their coursework and progress. Students will also be able to see their assigned courses here. Once courses are available, take some time to open each one and become familiar with how it is organized. Remember, if you have a question specifically about the content in one of your courses, your course teacher is your best resource. Reach out and communicate with them. If something isn't working correctly from a technical standpoint, Edmentum support can assist with that. I'll turn it back over to Emily for a few tips for making virtual learning successful.
Virtual learning can be a great fit for students, but having flexibility doesn't mean you should approach each day without a plan. Our first recommendation is that you make a schedule. You may have control over when you complete your work, but having consistent school hours can make a huge difference. Decide when you're going to start your school day, when you'll take breaks, and what you need to accomplish each day. The second tip is to find a place where school takes place. It doesn't have to be a separate office or a perfect workspace. It just needs to be somewhere consistent that allows you time to focus on the things that need to get done. And finally, we want you to remember that you are not alone in this. You have partners both at Greene County and through Edmentum that are here to help you be successful in this learning format. Parents, we encourage you to stay involved. Check in with your student, check your parent genius, look at their progress, and reach out if something doesn't feel right.
As we wrap up, we want to make sure everyone knows where to go when they need assistance. Our GCVA website will be a resource throughout the school year. For general GCVA questions, you can email gcva@greenecountycsd.net. You can also contact myself for administrative questions or Emily Gannon for student support and day-to-day questions. For questions about individual course content, again, students should be communicating directly with their Edmentum teachers, or Edmentum to support would be available for technical issues with the platform.
We know that there will likely be questions, especially in the first few weeks. Please do not hesitate to reach out to one of us. Our goal isn't for families to have everything figured out on the first day. We want students to establish good routines, communicate with us, and know where to go when they need support. We will continue communicating important information and reminders throughout the school year, so please make sure that you are checking your email regularly.
Thank you for taking the time to watch our orientation, and thank you for choosing Greene County Virtual Academy. We look forward to working with you this year and having a great school year. Welcome to GCVA.